So here we have the Mazda CX-3 on a 66 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. But now that we've done a full circle, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, you can see, firstly, the total miles of this car. They are 25,503. It will show you what gear this car is in there. It's an automatic, so we, of course, are in park at the moment. We have the rev counter in the middle, along with a digital readout for the speedometer. And on the right-hand side, the trip computer and fuel gauge for the car. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the right-hand side, we have cruise control and speed limiter. On the left-hand side, stereo and phone controls. And just behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus pedals so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. And then over in the center, the main screen for the car, which includes, as you can see, satellite navigation. We can come back out to the home screen. That's where you access your sat nav. You can pair your phone from here and get into your audio menu. Plenty of ways to listen to music in this car. AM, FM and DAB radio. We have a couple of Mazda friendly apps, Bluetooth, and also 2 separate USB inputs as well. All the movement, incidentally, that I'm making on the screen is all being done using this dial and the collection of buttons that surround it. And the main volume for the stereo is also down here as well. On top of all of that, if I pop the car into reverse, you'll see we have a full color reversing camera. Working our way down, we have a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same for the passenger side. We have our fans, which we can adjust here, temperature over on this left-hand dial, and the direction that you'd like the air to be distributed in. The air conditioning is on when that light shows. That same button turns it off again. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature you set over here. And if you turn this dial to auto and auto, the car will now take control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain the temperature you've asked for. And of course, you can override that whenever you wish to. We have our CD player underneath that, our USB and auxiliary inputs, and the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the paperwork you hold for this car. So we have the MOT certificate, as you can see, that expires on the 18th of September 2024. We have the spare key for this car, so we do have 2 keys in total. The V5 registration document, of course, and the service record, so you can see their services all the way through up until this one, or the most recent one, which was on the 14th of September this year. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Watson Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.